respect a line that you keep moving. You can't tell them don't call you before 10 o'clock, but then when they constantly call you at 8:30, you keep picking up and getting mad. What are you getting mad for? You told them 10 o'clock. They called you at 8:30. When you see their call, don't answer it. If you start to get anxiety inside of yourself, well, what if it is an emergency? You don't think that they will articulate if it's an emergency? And then also trust your discernment. There's always a break in routine when it's necessary. There are times where a person may, in this same scenario, call you, and there's just something that's kind of in your gut that's telling you, like, this time I want to answer. And in that time, say you answer, it's not an emergency, just let them know, hey, I just had a feeling it may be an emergency. We could talk after 10. You understand what I'm saying? You still keeping your boundary and you still made sure that, you know what I'm saying, you were checking on somebody that you really cared for. But effective communication goes far beyond just what a person can hear or understand. For there's people that don't have audible voices, so they may be using sign language or a tablet or whatever, but the communication is there. So communication goes far beyond what a person hears or understands. It goes into what they feel. It goes into consistency. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people in my life right now, because they have been consistent with their rules of engagement and their expectations for other people. There are certain things that I do or don't do based on their pattern of consistency. So I may not even reach out to them to talk about a certain subject because they have consistently let me know that that's not something that they're interested in. That's communication. And it's so the next card that's coming out. It is so interesting that it's coming out in the present position. Is the speak up card, and that's the subject for today. It's speak up card says what you're not saying is eating you up inside. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. That's the whole point. You have matured past speaking you have matured past how do I say this? I'm trying to say it. I'm gonna almost say talking just to be talking. You don't have a desire to just be talking to be talking. You don't have a desire to just participate in conversation just to be listening, right? You wanted whatever you're saying to be meaningful, whatever you're taking in to be meaningful. So trust yourself that when you open your mouth, you can do it in good graces. You can do it in good faith. You can do it respectfully. Like in some cases, I'm talking to somebody that has like had in the past anger issues because like a lot of us, you let people run over you so many times that you get upset, you get angry, you get depressed, you start to shut down, you have anxiety, right? So just trust that you're mature past that point. Like you've already learned your lesson about that, so you can speak up and say what you feel, how you feel it. Like, and it may be a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. And also another thing I'm drawn to in this message is to express what a person's actions or situations of how it is affecting you in the moment. Like, why are we letting it get far? Why are we going home and calling our parent or our friend or whatever on the phone and saying what happened? Express yourself right now. Say right now that I'm uncomfortable with you putting your hand on my shoulder while you talk to me. I understand that a part of you expressing yourself includes that a part of you expressing yourself includes you touching while you're talking, but I'm not comfortable with that. Say that right now. It could be your boss, it could be your mom, it could be a close friend, it could be a random stranger, but why are you sacrificing your comfort for in exchange for them being comfortable? This is not a situation where you're intentionally being rude. You're just letting the person know, like, hey,